Go ahead. 450. A little bit late getting to the stand. Just had a big storm pass through last night. It rained all night last night, all the way up to about 2 o'clock today. I told Jerry what we was gonna do. He said he's down. Grabbed the Hoyt, got the arrows, had the deer. We're gonna see if we can't make it happen. Alright, so we've made it up into the stand. Hunter's behind the bow, I'm behind the camera. It's like 5:20 or 5:30 right now. We hunt this little low ground right in front of me here, and I'll show you in a second, but it's underwater. It's under like 2 foot of water. I've got my boots are soaked. I'll show you a clip right here. And yeah, so I don't know if it's gonna happen. We got wind kind of swirling. It's not looking good, but we're gonna sit it out. We had deer on camera in here yesterday at like 6
in here, like I said earlier in the video, we had a bunch of rain come through today. We didn't realize how much we actually had. And where we hunt at slopes down into a bowl and has a pond at the bottom. Well, the pond backed up, flooded everything we had for about 1.5 acres, 2 acres. Our corn was about 6 to 8 inches underwater. We had no hope sitting here. About 10 minutes before this deer piled in here, Coon came in. I looked at Jerry, you know, just joking around. Of course, we don't come to the woods shoot coons deer hunting. Who does that? But he came in. The way I set up this hang on is to have plenty of cover. I'd rather have too much cover than not enough, but having cover does hurt. In the video, you can hear me try stopping this deer a couple of times. I have a pine tree branch that forks off at the bottom. It kind of makes a fork like that.
Which one?
Angle. I'm not too sure if you can see it, but it's not this pine, but that one over there, how the limb goes
okay,
over the water.
yeah.
Kind of makes a fork like that. The deer was walking through. I don't know if you could see me draw, like pinching the draw. You might. I had to let back in a couple of times because it just wasn't where I wanted.
Yeah, they're not going to see it, but I could see it out of my corner of my eye. You were getting like 2 inches of the draw in and then having to let back up.
Struggling, and finally when I got draw back and he started moving, I stopped him. Mac. Well, he didn't stop on first time where I wanted it. Now his head, half a quarter up shoulders behind a pine limb. Mac! A little bit louder. He slows down. Pin's still moving. I let the shot fly. And us being bow hunters, I don't care how good you are, we ain't perfect. We try to be. We practice year round. We really do. And it's unfortunate to put a shot like that on an animal. But I'm glad he went out quick. Jerry, he gave me the idea to climb down and put a second one in him. Although he was having massive blood loss. Why?
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't going to make it, but
if you have the ammunition, why not, you know?
And I know you guys saw earlier in the video, I videoed Hunter actually dropped his quiver, so he didn't have an extra arrow up here. And we had gotten in the stand so late. We got in the stand like 5:30, and
yeah, we was completely set up, camera warm, ready to go at 5:36, 5:40.
So by the time he had dropped it, it was 6:15, and that's when those deer usually come in. So, yeah, so we decided it was best not to climb down and get it. So we didn't have a follow-up shot. So I guess that's a learning point for us. But we're going to get down, we're going to pack up, and we're going to head to, we're going to process this deer out. And hopefully we get to do another video on why we shoot swackers. But right now we got to get away from the mosquitoes before I get malaria. Yeah, we'll see you guys down at the deer. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get out these briars and make sure I got my flashlight on. They came out right where I thought they were gonna.
Oh, we had a terrible wind too, by the way.
They're coming from the north.
When they stopped right there and stood there for 3 minutes, you know where that wind was blowing?
I couldn't see them?
Yeah.
Okay,
that wind was blowing straight off our back.
I didn't know there was really deer. That's all I needed, Jerry.
What's
you
that?
to come get in the tree with me. That's all I needed.
I know.
Like old time's sake, huh?
Dude, I texted Lindsay. I said, Hunter's bad luck. She made us a celebratory dessert, though.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
He made that before I even shot, huh?
She did, yeah.
That's faith.
That's faith is what that is. You got that right. This is where I went underwater.
Thank God I got that monkey off my back.
Dude, I know. You needed to kill one. I keep filming your bag and not your head.
Did that deer drop in it?
I don't know. We'll have to watch the footage.
That's what I'm sitting here thinking. I split my cat.
Well, you tried to stop him twice,
Yeah.
so he had to be on, you know, some form of alert. Did it open?
Oh yeah, it opened. I closed
Dude,
it when
look
I
at the hole in the neck. Alright, so what you guys just saw was Hunter took a shot on a deer. And Hunter's had a rough go at it the past couple days. I think he's been in the stand 5 days in a row. multiple,
sits.
yeah, he's had multiple 10-hour sits and just has not had an opportunity. He hasn't even seen a deer from the stand until this one today. So on the way in, Hunter was like, you know, first deer that comes in, I'm just going to take it, try to get this monkey off his back, as he puts it. So we had this deer come in, and we still had 12 minutes of shooting light left, and you can see it's probably going to be a little grainy on the video, but Hunter went ahead and took the shot. And after the shot, he was like, I heard him on the phone say, yeah, I just shot a doe. And I was like, I think that was a button buck. So it is a button buck, isn't it? Yeah, so it is a button buck, which is unfortunate. We really don't like to do that. I don't know what that was. So we don't like doing that. And I know we're probably going to get some hateful comments. It is what it is. We had no intention of doing that. And yeah, I got it. You're supposed to identify the animal before you shoot it. I'm all for that. But given the circumstances, I'm just happy for Hunter. I'm glad he got an arrow and a deer. You know, try to get that monkey off his back, as he says. So we're going to get this thing gutted out right quick, and we'll see what Hunter has to say.
Gotcha. Dude, that's a shame, dude. I did not intend for that to be a button buck.
Yeah.
That almost kills me inside. Like, really, when you try to manage deer on a piece of property that you own, like, here in Louisiana, we have a lot of lease land here. A lot of lease land, family land to no hunting land. We have very little WMA land. We do have Kisatchie. We're fortunate to have that. But where me and Jerry are from down here, that's an hour-and-a-half drive. Like, really, we don't have the opportunity to go there.
Yeah,
But
I mean, even if you're talking about managing land, like, even if it's on public land, there's no way of managing that.
No.
You know, everybody shoots everything out there.
And
so
that's when you do have the opportunity, and fortunate enough like me and Jerry to have land like we do, try to make the most of it. That's where I was getting at, you know?
yeah.
And for me to come out here, like, it really does kill me, but I'll make the best of this meet. I promise you I will. I'm glad I got the monkey off my back, but I did not intend for this. I wouldn't have.
Yeah, and I mean, and I was running the camera, so I was seeing more stuff.
You were trying to fix GoPro too and everything.
I know, I was trying to run, but like, I saw him and I never saw the doe behind him.
Yeah.
I did not see that doe until you let that first arrow fly. By the way, let me go ahead and say this. We have done nothing but talked up nocturnal lighted knocks for months now, and they have done us good every single time, never failed us.
The battery's dead before we get too far.
It better not be dead.
I ain't shot it enough for it to be dead.
That's what I'm saying. So either way, when it counts the most, our first deer on camera, we had a nocturnal not come on. So
It's dead.
the battery's dead.
It ain't coming on at all.
Maybe the Luminox bad. Well, either way, he hasn't had these. He hasn't had not Luminox. He hasn't had these nocturnals nearly long enough for them to be bad, and he hasn't shot them enough. So whether it came with a bad battery from Nocturnal Factory or I don't know what happened, but either way, it did not come on like it was supposed to. So if you guys are watching this, we're going to continue to shoot nocturnals. We still think they're the better option.
That's absolutely. Yeah.
But I do want to put it out there that they're not nearly as good as I thought they were, just because they failed in the one time that they weren't supposed to. But either way, we're going to go ahead and gut this real quick and then drag it out. Oh, you're good.
So we had to put a finishing shot on this deer. Unfortunately, we're more than likely gonna go ahead and just clean this deer out as is, but we're not gonna do why we shoot swacker. But we're gonna give you a little reason on why we shoot swacker right here in the field.
Is this entry or exit?
Entry.
Okay.
1 inch cut.
And I know I got it. This is gory, and I'm sure people are going to flag it and everything, but I mean, how are you going to know what broadheads to buy?
We're here to help people that do go in there to hunt before they hunt, to where they don't make the same mistake we did.
Did that? All right, so we just finished up the hunt. We just dragged the deer out. We're about to gut it, get it side by side, and head back to the house. Besides that, I mean, yeah, it's unfortunate that Hunter shot a button buck, but it is what it is. You can't, as soon as you let that arrow fly, you cannot take it back. So it is what it is. Like he said, he's going to make the most of the meat, and we're going to continue to hunt, and hopefully we get a big one. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next time.